Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got our first look at the 2025 X4M competition model. So it's the F98 chassis. And you're probably wondering, why hasn't this been updated just like the X3 for model year 25? So the thing is, model year 25 for the X4 continues the previous chassis. For the base X4s, that's the G02 chassis, and the F98 chassis for the X4M competition. It's the last model year of this X4 in any guise you can think of. So basically this thing's going away, and it will be replaced by an all-electric version of the X4. At least that's the rumor right now. The X4M and X3Ms basically die, so it's one generation only. Let's go over what we have. So up front, this Alpine Vice vehicle, so shadowline lights and daytime running lights, pouring light there in the corner, of course. The grille, X4M badging in it, double side kidney grille in the vertical orientation. You can see parking assistance camera there in the middle of those grills. Down below, driving assistant professional package sensor. There's that 3/4 view of the X4M. Over on the side, we can install 892Ms, very similar to what's called the 826M on the M3 and M4. M compound brakes with the red calipers, and Continental Sport Contact 6 tires, and floating hubcaps there. X4M badging on the breather gill, which feels like there's nothing there, since the finger of truth says no, not really. Alright, here's the side profile of Alpine White, or in German, Alpine Weiss. Make our way to the back, take in what we have here. So we have a gurney flap, if you will. In other words, a deck spoiler in high gloss black. We have X4M competition badging in black. Down below, very aggressive faux diffuser and lots of high gloss black plus quad exhaust. So the roof rails also in high gloss black. Make our way inside, go over pricing and options on this last model year of the X4 in any variation you can think of. So if you want one of these things, definitely get to your dealer quickly, because before you know it, they'll be gone in terms of ordering. And they're also quite rare, so not a volume seller, obviously. Alright, so opening up, we have the very aggressive Secure Orange. It's sort of like a red interior, merino leather. Door card, got Secure Orange here, Secure Orange leather on the handle, carbon fiber trim here, and the upper portion feels more like Sensitech than leather itself. And the seats, very aggressive looking with the color. Head restraint with the M badging that lights up. I still don't understand why it's not X4M. It's not a big deal in terms of font size, everything else has it. It's some black highlights here, but otherwise a very comfortable and well bolstered seat. You do have adjustments down here for a side bolster and lumbar support, and a manually powered crumb catcher. Then X4M competition badging here on the door sill. So I'll note on the X3M, which is now gone, and the X4M, which is still available, the competition isn't a separate model, it's actually a package. So the inside, you got your standard M Sport steering wheel. It's round, which means it's a legacy steering wheel. We have a heated steering wheel button here, plus M badging and M stitching. Over on the left here, controls for assisted driving as well as cruise control. Red M1, M2 buttons for your drive settings that you have stored to memory. Then in front of me, iDrive 7 live cockpit, and that's a real old thing now. Plus driver attention camera and X4M badging in the live cockpit there. Your instrument cluster, heads-up display. And then iDrive 7 central information display, legacy thing here. Carbon fiber trim around the air vents and your legacy non-nipple clamp adjusters here. Plus all the buttons you could want or possibly need for climate control, plus those presets or memory buttons here. Then you got X4M competition badging here, and I think sort of on the cheap side here, plastic roller thing to cover up the cup holders and the charging tray here. Then you've got the gear selector with the embossed M emblem. It's a little bit hard to see right there. There we go. And M stitching, red start stop button, iDrive controller. All right, starting price, the 2025 X4M Comp is $79,100. The paint and leather are included. $7,000 for the competition package. Driving Assistance Pro for another $1,700. The exec package for another $2,250. Then you got the M Carbon strut brace, which is underneath the hood there. We'll see that momentarily, so $500 for that. Shuttle line lights for another $250. Ventilated seat for $500. And we have luggage compartment mat, wheel locks, all their floor mats, floating hubcaps, all told MSRP of this particular example, $93,180. And there's really not much else you can add to this vehicle other than individual paint. Let's hop in the back seat real quick. All right, so it's a legacy platform, which means you have comfort access on the rear doors. Opening up more of that secure orange interior with that moonroof shade open. Not a very large panoramic glass panel here. Here's a view of the legacy cockpit on iDrive 7 and the X4M competition. More of that moonroof and panoramic glass. Then you get a climate control zone in the rear, plus USB-C charging ports way at the bottom down there. And knee room and legroom I think is pretty good on the X. Then headroom, not too bad, but it can be a bit of an issue for your taller passengers in the rear. I'm about 5'11", so I'm imagining 6'2" or above probably can be a little bit crampy. So moving to the back, should have kick to open. And here's your cargo area. You can also fold down the rear seats for even more room. The luggage compartment mat here, so a little bit of extra storage. All right, so underneath, spare tire, standard on the X4M. So not a lot of storage space down below to hide things. So the kick to close, we'll make our way to the front and take a look at the engine bay. So underneath the hood here is the S58 inline-six 3-liter twin-turbo engine. It's got 503 horsepower, 470 torques. You can take it as carbon fiber strut brace. I think it's a pretty good addition for $500. But that is it for a quick look at our first 2025 X4 in guys. All right, so that's it for a first look at our 2025 X4M competition. How many more will we get? No. But if you want one of these, I definitely don't wait to get on the either order bank or take someone's allocation. It's available. See you in the next video.